Yo, what's going on, everybody? This is Black Monk Critic here. We are back. We are live. All right, with a live reaction to Haikyu chapters 385 and 386. All right, last we left off, Shoyo Hinata was doing his thing. We got to see quite a few things from other players. It was dope. Just a phenomenal Haikyu chapter. You already know what it is. All right. So, I really miss Haikyu. Like, two chapters. Oh, I get to read two chapters in a row. Ooh. There's Banquet. It's Banquet. All right. I'm looking forward to it. All right. I have no idea what's going on. So, like in terms of like what's gonna happen in these two chapters. So, I just know they're gonna be flames. I already know they're gonna be flames. I've never read a Haikyu chapter and was like, this chapter sucked, or this chapter was not good at all, or whatever. I haven't seen it. I haven't seen a Haikyu chapter that was like that. I haven't seen it. All right. Although that might be my bias speaking, but I don't know. All right. I think it's just something about Haikyu that paces itself very well, and each chapter is like pivotal to how the story sort of moves forward. So yeah. I don't think I've seen a Haikyu chapter that was like bad. All right, let's get into it, y'all. We're on 385. Okay. Chapter 385. We read 384 before. So let's go. Let's do this. Shout out. Oh, also before I get into the chapter, shout out to View from the Top, Haikyu podcast. All right. Make sure to follow them on Twitter. I gotta make sure to pin their info in the description box, so I don't have to like add it every time I do a Haikyu video or a video generally. So I'm gonna add that once I'm done with this stream. But for now, just again follow them at Haikyu Pod. Haikyu with say 1U and then POD. So follow them there. You if you search for the View from the Top, you'll find them on Twitter. So just follow them. All right. Let's do this. All right. I also have to catch up on the anime episodes. Like I think I'm like 2 or 3 episodes behind, which is weird because I was on it, and now I'm not. I don't know. Anyways, let's get into it, y'all. Haikyu time. Dun, 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 385. Let's go. Okay. We gotta refresh because this does this weird thing where like it's not the size it needs to be when you make the screen bigger or smaller. I don't know what that's about. It's some weird glitch. Anyways, all right. Kanji Koganagawa, 22, Data Tech grad, automobile manufacturer, employee Miyagi joins the Sendai Frogs Setter Division 2 next year. Okay, so he's gonna be playing with Tsukishima, I guess. Yeah. Cool. Okay. All right. So let's see. So they're all watching, which is very nice. All right. Chapter 385 is entitled, "It Got Me Pumped, but at the same time made me jealous." Ooh. Okay. And that is Suki. Is that Suki that I see? Okay. See what we got. Okay. This last rally, Hinata made a deliberate move, making it look like he was firmly planted on the angle, ready to guard that side of the court. That tempted the hitter to pick a shot on the line. Okay. The angle is what would be called the cross in indoor volleyball, while the line refers to a straight. Okay. All right. In beach volleyball, when one person goes up to block, that means there's only one person left on ground defense. Plain reflexes and speed aren't enough to cover that much space. From the hitter's point of view, it's like, wait, he was over there, but now suddenly he's over here? Not only is Hinata good at those sorts of mind games, he's really quick to boot. Aha, no wonder everyone calls him a ninja. Yeah! Oh, let's go. He's an indoor ninja. Yes, Pedro, yeah! Talk about it. Let's go. All right. Yeah, Hinata's defensive decoy work is stupidly amazing. But but the guys he's catching have to be stupidly amazing too. Mm-hmm. If they're biting on his bait, that means they saw and perfectly analyzed the floor defense in the split second before they're hit. Yeah, duh. They're all stupidly good. Don't you think that no matter what the sport or profession, anyone who's a pro is going to be stupidly good? Yep. Fair point. This is why I always tell folks, like, whenever folks are like, "Oh, that basketball player's a bum," it's like you have to make sure that, like, when you're saying that, you mean that this person can't play basketball at an NBA level. Like I think people have to be aware, like, when you're critiquing a professional sports player or something like that, what you're saying is like, at this level, he's they're not doing like a particularly good job at whatever it is that they're supposed to be doing, that sort of thing, right? Because it's like if you take an NBA caliber player and you put him in the you put him in the in the G League, like, they gonna stomp on that competition. They gonna stomp on him. They gonna stomp on him. They gonna look amazing because it's like that's how much of a difference there is in terms of the skill set, in terms of the skills, in terms of the athleticism and all that other stuff. It's just different. It's just different. IQ, all that stuff. It's just different. You know. So I mean, like again, some people I think know that and they're aware of, like, when they say that, they mean like, oh, this guy, oh man, what's going on? He's terrible right now. It means that in this NBA environment, he's terrible, as opposed to, like, you know, generally he's a bad basketball player. Like I'm not facing nobody that has made it to the NBA, and like, every player in the NBA could destroy me in basketball. All of them. I'm not good at basketball. All right, like, I'm not. Okay, they would destroy me. Even the folks who think they're, like, you know, good or whatever, they're gonna get destroyed by a lot of those basketball players. Most of those basketball players are gonna destroy them at some level. All right. You know, maybe score a bucket or two or something like that, but it's gonna be rough. It's gonna be rough times for you. All right. Okay. Let's get into it, y'all. Yo. Let's see. YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. As such, viewers will experience buffering. That's weird. That's kind of weird. If y'all are fine, just let me know. I'm going to go back and I'm gonna go back to the reaction, see what's happening. But it looks like it's like the streaming quality is pretty good, so there shouldn't be an issue with that. Yeah, it's saying error. It's not. I don't know. Let me know if it is buffering or if it's like bad. Because earlier it was fine. So I don't know what the problem here is. All right, let's get back into it. Haikyu time. All right, yo, Shotty, what's good? All right. So we're going back into the match. Boom, Bakudo hits a spike. All right, they try to block. Oh, and they get it. They tipped it. Oh no! It's like a back and forth. So Bakudo Bakudo spiked, and then Ushijima tried to spike, but then Bakudo blocked it. Yo, Bakudo, let's go. All right, okay. All right, it's all tied up, 16-16. All right, so let's see what's going on. The current rotation. All right, Hinata's up front, Mayan's up front, Bakudo's up front. Woo, a squad up front. Sakusa, Tomas, and Mia, and Atsumu, Atsumu in the back. And then on the other side, Hoshiumi's up front, Ushijima's up front, and Hidogami's up front. Ooh, that's tough. All right, and Sokolov, Kageyama, and Romero. All right, are in the back. Okay. Omi-san. Okay. That puts a stop to any back row attack Sakusa could have made. Oh, okay. But what is going on? Ooh, Hinata moving. Let's go. Woo. They all looking like, what? Huh? Hinata sweeps to the right for a slide. Hinata killing him. He killing him out here. This is what we like to see. All right. No, I wouldn't say 4 chapters behind. I think I'm only 2. Cause I was at 380. I'm reacting to 385 right now. So I'm like, cause it doesn't look like 387 to 388 are out. Yeah. 387 yeah. So I'm only 2 chapters behind, not 4. But I think I don't know what I'm 4. What am I 4 chapters behind? Oh, okay. You got it. Okay, sorry, I didn't see the correction. Okay, all right, let's move on. All right, Hinata's doing this thing. This makes me happy. All right, let's go. I gotta refresh it again because the weird thing happens. Get smaller. Let's move. Okay, we're back. All right, Hinata sweeps in. Suki is jealous. All right. Ooh. And Atsu. Ooh. Yo. Okay, so is that Atsumu setting? Yeah. Oh, what? Yo, what? Oh, wow. You said it's Mayan? Or to Mayan? Wow, what? Boom, and then a spike. Ooh, he faked that good. He did a good job with that. Yo, he tricked them up. He tricked them. Nice shot. Yo, greatest feeling ever. What the heck was that? Whoa, that was so fast I couldn't follow what happened. Who did that? I couldn't tell. My, that was a lot to take in at once. First, Hinata went right for a slide. Then Bakudo zipped forward in a back one, while Mayan came up in what looked like the one quick before shading outside for a two. With all that going on, wow, that's amazing. With all that going on, it's no wonder the Adler's blockers took a breath too long to process it. Thank you. We're very proud of our greatest decoy. Aww. I love it. Wow. I was so sure number 21 was going to do something again. I know, right? For all his relatively small stature, Hinata has a definite presence out there on the court. Yep. Facts. Even back in high school, he was already a player that had blockers tearing out their hair. Given that this is his debut game and the Adlers have no information on him to work with, they're going to have a hard time. On most teams, it'll be the middle blocker that runs as a decoy most often. So you take Karasuno's Shrimp, who was already a master angler, and toss him with a veteran pro middle blocker for a decoy double team. Yo, monsters. Dude, it's the fishing tandem from hell. Kenji Fudakuchi, Dr. Tech grad, energy company employee, Miyagi, VC Date outside hitter, municipal team. Okay. Sorry. Aone, my guy. All right. Dr. Tech grad, 23. Construction worker, Miyagi, VC Date middle blocker, municipal team. All right. Ana's just like, yeah, he tough. Fishing tandem. Is that some kind of special volleyball jargon, I wonder? And they were like, y'all don't want to say volleyball. All right, boom. We're moving. 1918, y'all. Yo. All right, Black Jackals, 19, Atlas 18. Hinata's ready. Yo, okay. He's serving them folks. Okay, Ushijima-san. Ooh. Ushijima tried to hit that, but they blocked. Ushijima from the right. The ball goes flying off the blocker's hands. Setter Miya hustles, getting under it in time. Shoyo-kun. Yo, I need to learn how to do everything too. Yep. Wow. Yo, look at this panel. No, look at that. Look at that panel though. Oh my goodness. Oh, yo, don't tell me he's gonna set. Get out of here. Bruh. Are you kidding me? And our backs. Yo. Whoa! And Mia comes back in to make an impressive hit from the right. Yo! I'm done! I'm done. Are you kidding me? Oh my goodness. Are you serious? Are we serious right now? Hinata Shoyo. Oh my goodness. Brilliant setter. Oh my goodness. Wow. And then yo. And Hathor and Nisei are like, yo. Lots. See, I want to play you again and beat you. And this guy's watching, he's like, oh yeah, I remember. Yo, the callbacks though. I love it. That was so cool. He inspired him, but also was like, I want you to get great so I can beat you, sir. Yudai Hayakazawa. Kakugawa Academy grad, Japan Railway Warriors middle blocker, V-League Division 1. Wow! Division 1 though! This man was a scrub! Okay. Are you kidding me? He was a scrub. Could barely stay on the court. Was struggling. Man was struggling. All right. And now he's in Division 1. Leapfrog over Tsukishima. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. You love to see it. You love to see it. Yo. Hinata's setting, and not just like, I'm gonna do regular set, like right now, like a high set, but like a legit dope set. Yo. You know what I mean? But fact shot, the glow up. This man said, I was scrub, I don't know what I'm doing on the court. I gotta get out of here. The folks hate me, they hate me. Now he's like Division 1, y'all. What's really good? I love it. You love to see it. You love to see that. You love to see that. And look at the haircut. Look at that little haircut. Oh, he missed a cool guy here. He missed a cool guy right now. I love it. I love it. This is a dope chapter. Just seeing him is like awesome. Oh man, that's good. Wow, that combo play you'd expect to see only after a perfect pass to the setter. What a beautiful emergency set from Shoyo Hinata. That was an impressive hit from Matsuma Mie as well. You've got that right. That all of their legal hitters, including Mia, will make an approach for an up-tempo attack. Without the slightest hesitation, makes the Black Jackals an extremely frightening opponent. Yo, they killing the game though. Love it. Boy, Hinata's amazing out there. Yep. Well, yeah, he has to be. If you couldn't do all that, there wouldn't be any reason to put him in over Barnes. Yep. After all, there's precious little that outweighs the raw offensive power of a 6'10" cannon like Barnes. Yeah. It's not only Hinata's individual capability as a hitter and decoy, it's also his ability to step in when both the setter and the libero, the usual emergency setter, aren't in a position to set, and allow the team to continue to make high-level offensive plays. Yo, Hinata though, this man's amazing. Only all of that together is enough. He effectively has to do everything in order for his contribution to the team to be viewed as having an equal impact to that of Barnes. Yo, Barnes is amazing. Like I love that. Like how it's just like Barnes is amazing because it's like Hinata has to do all that to compensate for how amazing Barnes is as just like boom, like just smacking that ball, 6'10", just no games. All right, he made it 6'10", 6'10". All right. And Hinata's that amazing. Like to match up to that, like his ability, he has to do everything. And he can do it well. Well. Oh, we love to see it. We stand our son. All right? Let's go. Okay. It's not just that. Out on the court, the Black Jackals are a completely different team depending on whether they have Hinata or Barnes in. That means they have not one, but two distinct play styles that are both equally effective. This team is ridiculous, man. Yo. Still, all of that is pretty meaningless if Hinata can't go out there and, play opposite and score points on his own. You say that right now, but he about to show you up, Shuki. He about to show you up. Shoyo Hinata with the back row attack. Boy, he tooled those blockers but good. Or maybe it's like a typo instead of a T. It's supposed to be like fooled those blockers but good. That's what I'm assuming it is. That's 4 straight points for the Black Jackals. Yo, Black Jackals 21-17, y'all. 21-17, y'all. 21-17. Oh my goodness. Yo, Hoshiyumi's looking like, okay. All right. You got me up. We about to kill him. We don't look for them, but that doesn't matter. They come to us with solid, undeniable strength, and they make us choose them. Yo, Hinata though. Woo! Chapter 385 end. If I only had one chapter, this chapter would be hype on its own. I'd be satisfied. I'd be happy. I'd be like, we good. We got one chapter of Haikyu. We chilling. But we got another chapter of Haikyu. Got another chapter of Haikyu. We eating good, fellas. We eating good. Oh my goodness, we eating good. Let's go. Let's move it. Oh, let's get into it. Chapter 386. Oh my goodness. Let's see what we got. 386, y'all. Oh, color. A color page. It's too much. Tear. All right. Now, let me refresh it so it gets back to the size that it's supposed to be at. The Schweiden Adlers called their second time out of set 1. Go Adlers, go Adlers. So yeah, where's Nishinoya? What's he up to nowadays? You were about to say something earlier? Where is Nishinoya? Where's Nishinoya? He better be playing that volleyball though. What is he on this team? Is he on enough team? What? He better be Division 1. He better be Division 1. I don't want to see, he Division 2 and he try to get... I don't want to see that. Okay? Oh, right. He's out fishing for marlins off the coast of Italy, bruh. What? Yo, his face is exactly my reaction. Why is this dude fishing for marlins off the coast of Italy? What is he doing right now? Huh? Alright, let's move on. He's in Italy, fishing for marlins. No, I heard you. That was an exclamation, not a request for you to repeat yourself. What is happening here? Chapter 386 is entitled Freedom. This is a beautiful color page, by the way. I mean, it's stunning. It's a stunning color page. Can't say enough about that. Really beautiful. Beautiful. But, the Mediterranean breeze calls me out to sea. I'm like... You been playing volleyball, sir? You been playing volleyball, sir? What's happening here? Where's the guardian deity? Why he out here fishing? Alright. I'm gonna keep reading the chapter because, keep an open mind. I remember the time skip happened. I was like, man, Fudate, you got me a little irate, but it worked out beautifully. So I'm a fan. I'm a fan of it now. So right now, the initial reaction is like, why he ain't playing volleyball? Why he ain't playing volleyball? That's my reaction. Right? But let's keep reading. I texted him saying we were getting together today, and he sent this back. Bruh. He caught a massive fish. Okay. Well, the world is really a big place, and we're all just little insignificant humans. You got that right. Back when I was waffling over whether or not to go to Tokyo, we got to talking about it. So I asked him what he wanted to do with his future. I figured he'd say something related to volleyball. All right, flashback. I think I'm going to save up a little money, then travel across Japan and the world, as far as it can take me. Wait, let me see. I feel like there's like a sentence missing or something. Right? He's like, I think I'm going to save up a little money. Oh, as far as the money can take him. Okay. And then travel across Japan and the world, as far as it can take me. And while I'm at it, I want to see stuff and try stuff I've never seen or done before. Ah, sounds cool. I'm thinking of going to Tokyo, maybe getting into a fashion school there. Tokyo, huh? Awesome. With the bullet train, it's just zip and you're there. Yeah, just zip and you're there. Make up your mind, and anything can be a quick zip, and voila. Whether or not it feels like a zip is up to you. Personally, I think our little juniors had entirely too much zip going on. Brazil, Italy, sheesh. For the rest of your lives, you can do anything you set your mind to. Okay. All right. I'm not mad. At first I was like, why he fishing? You know what I mean? Like I was like, why is he a fisherman right now? But it's more than that. It's like it's and it's not to say that fishing is like something bad or terrible or anything like that. I'm like, this is a volleyball manga. Man, want to play volleyball. I mean. Look at Asahi. He's doing fashion. You know. So, hey, I'm not mad at that. You know. But Nishinoya though, he's like special. You know. So it's interesting that he decided to do that and travel the world. Okay. I like that. I like it. Now I want to see a manga of Nishinoya traveling. That I want that now. I want that now. You know what I mean? At first I was like, oh, why he's not playing volleyball? But now I'm like, okay, that's cool. I can respect it. Okay. My goodness, that smaller kid can do just about everything, can't he? I'm really happy with sort of like how this chapter is sort of already framing, you know, the importance of role models and inspiring, you know, sort of like the next generation to, you know, go for what they want to go for. I think that's really important. You know, because it's really easy to be cynical, and I think like, you know, even like me, like I think that's something I really want to avoid at all costs, like at this point, you know? All right. Yep. But no matter how much we do or how good we are doing it, for us, there is no such thing as good enough. Yo, Washi Joe though. Washi Joe with the lines. And this panel, Washi, he looks amazing here. Very cool. Yo, they're all cheering. Alright. Hinata's in the back row still. Okay, so yeah, okay. Oh, so there's like this is a rotation. This is a current rotation. Excuse me. Okay. Uh-oh. He's too good, y'all. Ooh, wow, the quick shift too. He shifted quick. He knew he was gonna dip like that. Wow. Quick set to Tomas and score. Yo. Great bump. It looked like it looked like it swerved really hard too. That couldn't have been easy. And he says, easier than the wind getting it. And it is ooh, so he's speaking in a different language than Japanese. Ooh, he's probably speaking in Portuguese. Ooh, was that what was that? It sounded cool. I want to say it too. Yeah, Bakudo funny. Alright. Looks like Kage. Is that Kageyama serving? No, that's not Kageyama serving. Who is that? Ushijima. Okay, Ushijima. Alright. Boom. Okay, and then Romero bumps it cleanly. Wait, who's serving? Oh, no, that's not Ushijima serving. That's is it Tomas serving? Looks like it's Tomas Thomas serving. Romero bumps it cleanly into a nasty spike. Then glides forward. Uh-oh, too fast. Bakudo's just like, too fast. Yeah. Bakudo. That's how you do that. He said, yo, he rubs it with his chest. I love that. That's awesome. Only Bakudo, yo. And Bakudo bumps it with a chester. Bruh, he does it again. It's impressive that he doesn't feel the need to dodge that at all. Bump. Energy. Bump. Seriously, who thinks my arms won't be in time? Oh well, I just get it with my chest. Left. Yo, in the serve. Oh, it looks like a drop. It looks like he dumped. Looks like Atsuma did a dump. Yo, Atsuma. Yep. Atsuma Miya shocks everyone with a setter dump. Yo, they are getting killed. Yo, 24-19, bruh. 24-19. 24-19. It's the really effective setter dumps that leave everyone wondering now of all times, while the setter was thinking now is the best time. Yo. So yeah, too many surprises. Thanks. I can't keep up. And the Black Jackals are first to set point. Oh man. Another mean serve from Thomas, taking Romero out of the picture. Okay. Who will Kageyama use? Ooh. From the back row, Ushijima. Yo, look at Hinata though. That's like doesn't it look so? Doesn't it look similar to when the shot when like we saw this before, right? In the previous chapter where Hinata was sort of doing a deliberate, but like he was deliberately in a particular spot and wanted, so that the other team would react. In terms of like his decoy skills. Now they know, right? Now they have that information, and now they have to think: is Hinata playing decoy right now, or is he just in that spot just to be in that spot? Or like, what's happening? All that information it messes with you. Oh man, so good, so good. Boom! Ushijima spikes and Hinata. Oh, he tried though. Hinata really tried it though. And then he just fell back. He just fell back. Wow. Yo, what a hit by Ushijima. Excuse me. Hinata was in a good spot to dig that. Ushijima's spike just overpowered him. Yo. Too hard? Sorry, I'm so strong. Yo, shots fired though. Shots fired though. He's like, get stronger, boy. Get stronger, boy. Hinata just grins. He's like, I don't know how to react to that. Who cares if they're in a position for a dig, right? It doesn't matter when you smash it so hard it flies out of bounds. Yeesh. So now, and Ushijima can't, not Ushijima, Washinjo can't help but be like, my son. All right, so it's still set point, 2024. But now we know what that means, right? When it's like that close, something's coming. Something's coming. Excuse me. Okay. All right. Kageyama to set. Side out. Right. Boom. Ooh. All right. It flicked off the net. A let serve. Okay. We hung too far back. Setter Mia gets a hand under it. Yes. Whew. And without missing a beat, Shoyo Hinata is there. Let's go. Oh, wow. Yo, did he switch from a spike to a set? Bruh. Are you serious right now? Wow. I get it. Being good. Being good means being free. Yo. And Nishinoya's shirt says, put your soul in it. Put your soul into it. Wow. That's amazing. Wow. Yo. Service to Bakuda for that 8. Yo. 25-20, bruh. 25-20. 25-20. Haikyu chapter 386 end. Bruh. Wow. Yo. He went from going super jump. Yo. Are you kidding me, man? You kidding me with Hinata right now? This man said, I'm as free as can be. I'm doing whatever I'm going to do. Hinata. Hinata's really killing folks, though. Hinata is really killing folks, though. Like, for real, though. Like, he's killing folks. He's out here eating. He's out here. He is feasting on these dudes. He is feasting on these dudes. But we know that that's only one set, right? You understand that? I mean, they got beat. They got beat. 25-20? 25-20? All right. But the next set is coming, and we have to know. We gonna see Kageyama shine. We gonna see Hoshiumi shine. We gonna see Ushijima shine. We gonna see all these folks shine. Hidogami shine. Is Romero? Yo, we gonna see all of them shine. It's gonna be amazing. This next set's gonna be really good. This first set was phenomenal. It was so good. And what I really like, and just say a few things about these chapters, right? What I really like is, again, we're still showing off just how much Hinata has learned, like how amazing his game is because he can do everything, right? If you can do everything on the court, you in some ways have the most freedom because you're not limited in what you're able to do and where you're able to be on the court, right? And that's so interesting because right, Kageyama was always saying like the setter is like the best and I love being a setter and and Hinata's almost like responding to that with her like, but what if you could do everything though? What if you could do everything? Then what? Right? And it's interesting, but like, right? I mean, obviously, like that is like Hinata, like that response doesn't mean that being a setter is like whack or whatever, anything like that. But it's interesting that like, okay, with Kageyama's like, what if I can sort of be like the conductor and conduct everything on the court and be and be in control of everything that sort of happens on the court for the most part. Hinata's like, I'm not a setter. And yeah, I love to spike the ball and everything like that, but there are other skills that I need to be as effective in the way that sort of Kageyama was talking about, and sort of beating Kageyama. You know what I mean? It's really good. It's really good. It's really good. Like, right? It's not just like Hinata's like, oh, I gotta be great so that I can play with others and I can be on the court and I can impact at this level. That's true, but it's also like I'm gonna be better than Kageyama. I'm gonna do everything. I'm gonna do it well. A la Hoshiumi, right? Like, so good. Furudasi's just hyping up Hinata, and I love it. Another thing that I really liked was sort of like the way that we get introduced to Nishinoya, and it doesn't, and it's not something that like we take too long with, but it's impactful. Like sometimes I think some storytellers have an issue with that where they'll have like a particular event occur or a bit of information be divulged, and then it's like they tend to spend too much time on it, and it doesn't really hit in that way. And this hit in a way that I was like, oh, that was really cool. It hit in a very sort of like just like satisfying kind of way. You know what I mean? It wasn't like boom or anything like that, but it was like a controlled, like, I don't know how to describe it. It's kind of like the difference between like being hit by like a water balloon or being hit by like a shower head or whatever, and like the water just kind of keeps coming on you, as opposed to like a water balloon that's just like pow and it just hits you, and it's like, oh, it's like Nishinoya. So like what was going on with Nishinoya was like that sort of shower head, like when I was running, and it's just like it's like a constant sort of like it's constant sort of experience, like, and it just hit in that way. It just hit in a very like continuous sort of way where like the more I read, the more I was like, wow, that's really cool. Where he was just like, I'm gonna go and travel, and I'm gonna travel the world, and I'm gonna take this money as far as it can take me, and I'm gonna find out, if like, and I'm gonna try as many different things as humanly possible. I think that's so cool. Like if you have the ability to do that, and that's a decision that you make, that's always great. Like when you see individuals do that, I think that's dope. And he's just like, I'm fishing, and look at the kind of fish that I caught. Like, and it's like, he's like, I never went fishing before, but look what I caught. You know what I mean? It's like, he good. He caught that kind of fish. Good. So I think it's just really, really cool that Furudate sort of did it in that way, and it didn't take away from, it wasn't like, oh, Nishinoya will never play volleyball again or anything like that necessarily, but it was just like, this is something that he wanted to do, and it was really sort of all about his ability to like, dictate what he wants to do with his life. And not let sort of like volleyball be the end all be all for him. I think that was really great. I think that's great, because I think sometimes, especially like when you're sort of in this, like when you're sort of in like, a particular profession or or whatever, whether it be like writing, sports, whatever, like that's like the end all be all for you, and like it can kind of get in the way of you doing other things. And I think I'm glad that Nishinoya was like, you know what? I love volleyball, but I'm going to go do my thing over here. I want to see what I can experience, and then whatever happens after that happens after that. That's really I think that's great that he's able to do that at that young of an age. I think a lot of like folks should be able to do that. They should be able to have young folks should have the ability to just say, hey, I want to travel and I want to travel around and see what's going on and see the sights and everything like that. I think that's really important. You know, if you're young and you have the ability and you have the option to travel a lot, travel. You know, go for it. So I like that and the way that it was sort of dealt with, and it didn't take too long, and how it sort of harkened back to what their teachers, what their teacher and coaches told them, where they were like, yo, we want y'all to be able to do whatever you want to do. You should be people who can decide to be whatever you want to be. So Nishinoya really took that to heart, and he was like, all right, I'm going to go out and I'm going to, do as many things as humanly possible, because the people that, mentored me and taught me told me that, that they empowered me in that way. And that's really important. Like, I think, again, mentors are like so crucial. And I love it when like a story showcases how powerful mentors are and teachers and all of that. That's always like, love it. So I think that's great. And it's not just, Nishinoya, right? But it was just like, Asahi was like, oh, I'm gonna go into fashion. I'm going to like, I'm gonna go to that. Let's see what I can do. And I think that's awesome. To me, that's awesome. Because a lot of people would, I think a lot of people still like frown on upon and look down on, individuals that want to like go into like fashion and certain industries. And it's like, obviously those industries have issues, but it's like, yeah, he wants to do what he wants to do. And it's not like he's like, going and, it's not like he's becoming a drug dealer or something like that or anything like that. He's saying, hey, I'm going to fashion. And I think he was able to make that particular decision and to go out and do that and pursue that in the same way that Nishinoya was able to pursue what he wanted to pursue. Because, again, great mentors, great teachers, people that inspired him, that encouraged him, empowered him, uplifted him. So you love to see it. And that was a great callback. I really like that. I really like that callback. What else did I want to say about the chapters? I'm glad that like Hinata sort of like, like that's one thing I think that does happen with people that I've seen, like people that like travel, where, they switch back to like a particular like language or, or maybe like their accent changes based on like, if they've been living in a particular area for a significant period of time. And like, Hinata is like, he like took like a phrase from, from his time in Brazil, right? And like said on the court, like, just like whatever, because he probably said that a few times on the while playing beach volleyball, So I like stuff like that is really, really cool. And I'm glad that it showcases, right? Like it's not like Hinata's like, like I think like sometimes, we can show them jump manga will like lean in too much on the, this character is not particularly smart and they need so much help and and everything like that. And, when it comes to sort of characters like Hinata, right, who it's not like, he's, like he's a regular kid, you know what I mean? Who is, able to like pick up certain phrases and, from different languages and use them while he's playing. And like, that's cool. I like that. Like there are different influences that show throughout Hinata's game. And now one of those things is like his time in Brazil and his, sort of like love of beach volleyball and learning that variation of volleyball. Very, very, very cool. Very, very cool. Or variant of volleyball. When it comes to one thing I really loved, and I want to say this, and this is sort of like probably what I'm going to end it on. I think like, when it came to Haya, I'm just gonna call him Haya. But like when he showcased that dude and they called back to the ball and it called back to the ball boy art and Hinata, right, where Hinata like sort of like inspired the like sort of like rooted the guy on and was like, yo, you like, come on, you got this. You can stay on the court. Like I'm gonna give you a little tip so that like that'll help you calm down. You can stay on the court. You'll get better. You just gotta keep pushing. And Hinata was like, yeah, no, it's because I want to beat you. And what's wonderful about that, right, is that like now we move into the present, and not only is this dude still playing volleyball, but he's in Division 1 volleyball. So at some point, they gonna play each other. Right? Where Hinata's like, I want to beat you, man. I'm glad you're here. I got here too. we both got here, right? You know what I mean? And I think that's to me that's like amazing. And I think what's also great is like, again, like, you know, this dude clearly like learned so much from that camp, and also just kept playing and just kept getting better and better and better and better. You know, like he took that from Hinata. He saw what Hinata was doing and trying to get better and trying to improve, and was being extremely and was being extremely attentive to what was going on the court and how people were doing whatever it is that they were doing in terms of their skill sets. And I think like it's clear that he took that to heart. Otherwise, you don't get to Division 1. You don't just get to Division 1 because, you know, you're tall and that's it. It's like you have to have some ability to do something. You know what I mean? It's like if you look at the NBA, Taco Fall is super tall, but he's like in and out. Sometimes he in an NBA game, sometimes he in the J League. You know what I mean? And that's because like there were things that he's missing. If he had particular skill, if he had like at least 2 particular skills that like he could go to, he'd be in the NBA. He'd be in there every night, right? If Taco Fall could you know, face up and hit a jump shot from like 15 feet, he'd be in the NBA every night. But he's not, and he can't do that. So he's not in the NBA every night. He doesn't have like one particular skill that he's good at. All he's good at is dunking. That's it. And even then, he's got to be he has to be like at a particular distance from the hoop, and he has to get the ball in a particular way. You know what I mean? Like there are skill sets that he doesn't really particularly have at the NBA level. So that's what it is. But this guy has it, right? He trained, he practiced, he did what he needed to do. All right, volleyball, a lot of it is about skill. Like, you need that skill. Otherwise, you ain't going to be in a court. They ain't going to put you in a court. He's not going to be in a Division 1 team unless he got skills. All right? Like, he's a monster now. He's a monster. Okay? So, I love it. That, like, to me, was definitely one of the best things about these chapters. Like, I loved seeing that, like, and harking it back. And even, like, little edgy haircut. But it was cool. All right? So you like my guy Shadi said, you love to see the glow up. You really do. You love to see the glow up. I'm really, really happy about that. I think that's probably, and of course we got to see Washijo, and that was great. And Washijo was just like, my son, you know. And we got to see, you know, a few other things, and it was really good. It was really good. I'm just glad that we're getting to see folks like root for Hinata, root for everybody that's on the squad, you know, do all these different things. It's just awesome. I love it. And I can't wait to see the second set. The second set is going to be really, really good. Unless, you know, Fudadachi decides that, okay, I showed what I needed to show, and I'm only going to show 2 sets, and then we're going to skip to the end of the match, and then that's it, or whatever. I don't know. Depends on what Fudadachi decides to do. So these 2 chapters are awesome. All right, so I'm going to end the stream here because it is 8:03, and I got to move. All right. So, again, thank y'all for coming through to my live reaction to Haikyu chapters 385 to 386. And I love these chapters. They were dope. I wanted to do Alita today, but I'm going to do Alita tomorrow. I'm going to do a few things tomorrow. I'm going to do an Alita stream and a few other streams, too. I'm probably going to, you know, do Alita and Jujutsu Kaisen and a few other things, and probably one more other thing. I want to see if I might leave, like, Basada and Paradise Kiss for Saturday or Sunday. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. And I also need to like figure out like different streams that I want to do. Hunter x Hunter stream, you know, One Piece discussion stream. So there's a few things I want to do. But anyways, thank y'all for coming to this Haikyu reaction. Shouts out to my guy Shadi for coming through. Shouts out to everybody that was watching. It really does matter when you're here, and I get to sort of and I get to interact with y'all. It makes it for an even better stream and an even better reading experience. So again, thank y'all for coming through. All right. Look out for, you know, reactions to Weekly Shonen Jump during the following week. I might get to them on Sunday depending on how I feel about it, but most likely you'll look out for like the latest chapters when they come out on Sunday. I'm probably react to them during next week. All right. So thank y'all for coming through. I'm a Black Manga Critic.